What will be etched into history after your life? What legend will be left long after you are gone?
The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Always be yourself and have faith in yourself. A warrior does not compare himself to others. The only competition for a warrior is the man in the mirror.
Be a master of the mind, not mastered by the mind. Do not follow the ideas of others, but learn to listen to the voice within yourself. Obstacles don't block the path, they are the path. Withdraw into yourself and look. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. You will never do anything in this world without courage. It is the greatest quality of the mind, next to honor. Don't waste your time looking back. You're not going that way. Do not look upon this world with fear and loathing. Bravely face whatever the gods offer. Feed your focus. Let pain be the motivation. You must live intensely, wholeheartedly, without reserve, as if you might die in the next instant. The devil whispers, "You can't withstand the storm." The warrior responds, "I am the storm." Don't quit. Suffer now, and live the rest of your life as a champion. Those who are skilled in combat do not become angered. Those who are skilled at winning do not become afraid. Thus, the wise win before the fight, while the ignorant fight to win. Even if things don't unfold the way you expected, don't be disheartened or give up. One who continues to advance will win in the end. Do not look upon this world with fear and loathing. Bravely face whatever the gods offer. Going in one more round when you don't think you can. That's what makes all the difference in your life. Be grateful for hardships, setbacks, and bad people. Dealing with such obstacles is an essential part of training in the art of peace. The way of the warrior is based on humanity, love, and sincerity. The purpose of training is to tighten up the slack, toughen the body, and polish the spirit. You must use your sword in an instant with mind, spirit, and body in unison. A good stance and posture reflect a proper state of mind. Your spirit is the true shield. Create each day anew. All life is a manifestation of the Spirit, the manifestation of love. Always practice the art of peace in a vibrant and joyful manner. Each person is the universe from a particular perspective. Those who are possessed by nothing possesses everything. Warrior. What does it mean to be a warrior? It's the average man who trains, who gives love, who is prepared to give their all, who is the storm. A warrior with a cause is the most dangerous of all. For a warrior, life is your teacher, and you are in a state of constant learning. Warriors do not lower themselves to the standards of other people. They live independently, according to their own standards and code of honor. A warrior does not give up what he loves. He finds the love in what he does. Any great warrior is also a scholar, a poet, and an artist. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. You're a warrior. Warriors don't give up, and they don't back down. Pick up your sword and fight. Warriors are not the ones who always win, but the ones that always fight. The warrior stands ready to defend, ready to fight for those he serves. He is a warrior of virtue. The only thing that is going to push you is your warrior within. Your warrior within will get up in the morning. Your warrior within will push you when life has knocked you down. Your warrior within is going to push you when you can no longer push. Your warrior within is your why, and it's the reason you keep fighting every day. For a warrior, our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Warriors are not born. Warriors create themselves through trial and error, pain and suffering, and their ability to conquer their own faults. A warrior knows the tough times ahead. They never back down, because there are better days ahead. Fighting with all their heart, they maintain the heart of a lion. A warrior seeks to act rather than talk. They make the best of bad situations. See the opportunity within the hardships, grow stronger from the struggle, and in the end, their story goes down among the legends. The only thing a warrior must take care of? For the warrior spirit to never die. It is the warrior spirit within you that rises from the ashes, that calls within you to wake up to your fate, to awaken the warrior within. Difficulties are things that show a person what they are. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. A fool is known by his speech, and a wise man by his silence. The happy man is the one who has a healthy body, a wealthy soul, and a well-educated nature. Small opportunities are often the beginning of great enterprises. Do not merely take something at face value or do something because someone says so. whether it is one person or 100. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. The beginning is the most important part of the work. What you leave behind is not what is engraved in stone monuments, but what is woven into the lives of others. Everything flows, and nothing abides. Everything gives way, and nothing stays fixed. Quality is not an act, it is a habit. Happiness depends upon ourselves. The greatest fear in the world is what other people think of you. But the moment you step forward, unafraid of the opinions, unafraid of the crowd, is the moment the battlefield changes. No matter how many times I fall, I will still rise. Mindset is what separates the best from the rest. Enter the battlefield as its commander, not its soldier. You see, a real warrior with the strongest of hearts beating in his chest knows how to go about life. Each day he rises, he goes about his business, fearlessly, meticulously, and with extreme competence. I tell you this, in any fight with life, it's the guy who's willing to inch closer, to die for his purpose, who's gonna win. That's what living is. It's those inches, that commitment to do what you set out to do in the world. Now, I can't make you do anything, but imagine how great your life could be if you lived with certainty. What if every day you could wake up confident in yourself and your abilities? Who could you become if you allowed no doubt within you? If you trusted yourself so much that you go for everything in life ruthlessly and unapologetically? Everything you want in life is within the reach of your hands. How far can you go to become unbreakable? A warrior must take care of one thing only: his spirit, so that it is never broken. He must believe, otherwise he cannot act. As a warrior, you must confront the fears that most people refuse to acknowledge. You must not have no beliefs whatsoever in how others judge you. When it comes to yourself, you must show no mercy. A true warrior isn't immune to fear. They fight in spite of it. You create yourself through trial and error, pain and suffering, and your ability to conquer your own faults and misdeeds. You are someone to fear, not hunt. Move in silence and only speak when your greatness will silence all. Keep fighting for the life you deserve. No matter the naysayers, no matter the opinion of others, no matter the enemy waiting to knock you down. Do not give up, no matter how long it takes. Rise up like the phoenix within. You are a warrior. You are loyal, brave, and true. Awaken yourself every day and rise from the depths of the deepest fears. It is your duty to yourself to chase that greatness, to be so unbreakable that you can never be dethroned. Whenever you are challenged, remember who you are. Remember, no one can distract you. No one can stop you. No one can defeat you. You cannot be destroyed. And now, born from the ashes, you are a warrior once again. Better to fight and fall than to live without hope. A person should not agree today to what they'll regret tomorrow. No one is a total fool if he knows when to hold his tongue. Where wolf's ears are, wolf's teeth are near. Even in the sheath, the sword must be sharp. So too must the mind and the spirit be within the body. There is more honor in accumulating little by little than in reaching for the sky and ending up flat on your face. A person's actions are often worse than their intentions. The bold succeed wheresoever they go. Ill is it to do the wrong and leave the right undone. Nothing good can happen to people who break their solemn vows. Word carries, though mouth stands still. Everyone has some friends, even among his enemies. Be kind to friend and kin, and reward not their trespasses against you. Oftentimes, it is not numbers that wins the victory, but those who fare forward with the most vigor. Bear and forbear, and win for yourself. One should have their plans worked out before they enter into great undertakings or incite others to them. Not every cloud which darkens the day brings rain. Bravery is half the victory. Many breakers of battle axes are more brag than brains. Often it is anger that is blind to the truth. The bold succeed wheresoever they go. Many travels, many fortunes. Every victorious warrior draws his strength from the highest source, his love. You're a warrior. Warriors don't give up. Warriors don't back down. Pick up your sword, your shield, and fight. Sweat more in training, bleeds less in war. The devil whispers, "You can't withstand the storm." The warrior responds, I am the storm. No one has the right to be an amateur in the matter of physical training. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable. He who conquers himself is the mightiest warrior. Don't ever mistake a warrior's silence for ignorance, calmness for acceptance, and kindness for weakness. Warriors are not born. Warriors create themselves through trial and error, pain and suffering, and their ability to conquer their own faults. A warrior seeks to act rather than talk. To be a warrior is to learn to be genuine in every moment of your life. Warriors confront the evil that most people refuse to acknowledge. If you want to be strong, learn to fight alone. Warriors are not always the fastest or the strongest. Strength and speed can be developed through training. Warriors are those who choose to stand between their enemy and all that he loves. The two most powerful warriors are patience and time. Victory is reserved for those who are willing to pay its price. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Let your plans be dark and impenetrable as night, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt. A warrior's greatest enemy can also be his greatest teacher. The best fighter is never angry. Defeat exists, but not suffering. A true warrior knows that when he loses a battle, he is improving the skill in which he wields a sword. He will be able to fight more skillfully next time. Before you can see the light, you will have to deal with the darkness. Perseverance is failing 19 times and succeeding on the 20th. Don't waste your time looking back. You're not going that way. Feed your focus. Let pain be the motivation. I do what I do because it is the right thing to do. I am a warrior, and it is the way of the warrior to fight superior odds. In fighting and in every day, you should be determined, though calm. Meet the situation without tenseness, yet not recklessly. Your spirit settled, yet unbiased. An elevated spirit is weak, and a low spirit is weak. Do not let the enemy see your spirit. You can only fight the way you practice. What is defeat? Nothing but education. Nothing but the first step to something better. Pain is not an excuse to quit. It is an indication that what you are doing counts. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. You have to assemble your life yourself, action by action. A warrior may worry and think before making any decision, but once they make it, they go their way. Free from worries or thoughts, that's the warrior's way. Know yourself, and you will win all battles. Some people are lost in the fires. Others are forged in them. What defines us is how well we rise after falling. The true warrior isn't immune to fear. They fight in spite of it. A calm warrior is a mindful warrior, and a mindful warrior is a rational warrior. Yesterday's pain is strength. You never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have.
The key to immortality is first living a life worth remembering. The successful warrior is the average man with laser-like focus. Always be yourself and have faith in yourself. A warrior does not compare himself to others. The only competition for a warrior is the man in the mirror. The more we value things, the less we value ourselves. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. I do not pray for an easy life. I pray for the strength to endure difficulty. It is in the uphill war where we learn. Tribulation worketh patience. Never waste energy on worries or negative thoughts. All problems are brought into existence. Don't fear failure. Do not fear failure. Even in failure, there is a lesson to be learned. If you truly love life, don't waste time, because time is what life is made of. When you say that something is impossible, you have made it impossible. Empty your mind of all negativity. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Life's battles do not always choose the stronger or faster man. But sooner or later, the man who wins is the man who believes he can. No matter what, always believe. Choose the positive. You have a choice. You are the master of your attitude. Choose the positive, the constructive. Be the faith-filled, incurable optimist you were born to be. You will continue to suffer if you have an emotional reaction to everything that is said to you. True power is sitting back and observing everything with logic. If words control you, that means everyone else can control you. Breathe and allow things to pass. Absorb what is useful, discard what is not, add what is uniquely your own. Simplicity is the key to brilliance. Warriors put themselves on the line for what they believe in. No matter how tough the battle is, the warrior never gives up. He learns to endure until he overcomes all the adversities facing him. This means you must be prepared to endure pain and find solutions at any moment. You must develop the mental toughness of a warrior that will enable you to face and overcome any challenge or adversity life throws at you. You are the hero of your life and those you care about. Therefore, you have to develop a warrior mindset. You must learn to grow from pain, setbacks, failures, obstacles, challenges, losses, and all the hard times in your life. Every victorious warrior draws his strength from the highest source, his love. Victorious warriors win first, then they go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first, then they seek to win. I know that I am capable. I am a soldier. I am a warrior. I am someone to fear, not hunt. A warrior never worries about his fear. The true soldier fights not because he hates what is in front of him, but because he loves what is behind him.